Always remember this, technology and empathy will have to go together. Hindi pwedeng porke may technology ka, you will become impersonal. People appreciate the use of technology for better service, but people also know that nothing replaces empathy. Relationships are very important, and this is a must for all business people, entrepreneurs, financial advisors, and even professionals. So, this is a major factor. At ito po, natin dito, Hello mga ka-RFF, ito pong muli si Rex Mendoza ng Rampver Financials. I hope you're all staying healthy and well. Sa paglabas natin sa ating pagtanggap ng panibago nating reality, hindi po natin maaalis. There are still parts of us that want to stay home or work from home on a 100% basis while many of us are being called to the office. At ito naman po, yung mga nasa opisina, parang hindi rin sanay to be able to stay in the office for long, and they're looking at, all the benefits and luxuries that they had working from home. Pero, on the other hand, syempre, may luxury din po yung nasa opisina, the company of friends, the company of office mates, and importante po, access to the information that the office provides. And less of the distractions na ating hinaharap kung tayo'y nasa bahay. So all of these adjustments and interactions will happen. Kaya po, naisip ko, it would really be nice to come up with this advisory video on how we can put ourselves in an empowered perspective to deal with what I will call our best normal. Kasi po, karamihan kasi sinasabi, this is the new normal, we will never go back to the old normal. But why new normal? Why? Dahil ba may kaibahan sa nakaraan? Siguro po, mas empowered tayo kung sabihin natin ito dapat ang ating best normal. At dito po, in our attempt to achieve and become the very best we can be in this best normal, what should we be doing? So number one is the management of time. Magbabago po Kasi babalik na naman yung ating travel time. Nakita nyo naman, yung traffic, nagbalik na din. So, yung pag-fix up sa umaga, dati, wala tayong travel time. So, we can actually start working at 8 while starting up at a very late time of the day or late time of the morning. Kasi po, yung preparation stage, maikli lang. Yung marami nga sa atin, ang postura, pantaas lang. Pero sa baba, naka-shorts. Kung papasok na tayo sa office, hindi na po pwede yan. O kung mix man, there could be days when you're saving a lot of time on travel and staying home, but there would be days when you will have to put the travel time within your schedule. So, ang importante po is how we can take note of managing time. And there's so many facets of this. Number one is to start it right. Diba? Lagi ko pong sinasabi sa aking mga kaibigan, dapat po may tinatawag na power morning routine. When you wake up in the morning, and I'd like to share you a bit of what I do on a constant basis kasi po, lahat daw ng bagay, lalong-lalo na concentration sports, lahat ng mga, kung saan mo kailangan ng tinatawag na proper mindset, dapat daw po ito may tinatawag na pre-game routine, pre-shot routine, parang basketball, bowling, golf. Ganun din daw po ang career. Dapat merong tinatawag na routine to start the day. As you wake up, syempre yung iba sa atin, uunahin yung tinatawag na calls of nature, yung iba naman, ready to go and get into a mental state agad. So first and foremost, let's really give time for our Creator. Thank Him for giving you a fresh new day. Thank Him for making you wake up. That by itself is a blessing. Hindi ho ba? And after thanking Him, we ask for guidance, we ask for blessings and tidings for the day. After that, siguro po, if you have the chance to read, yung ating mga tinatawag na morning journals, reflections, if you have Didake with you, some material that's exactly like that, read it. Enrich yourself spiritually. and give yourself the right mindset of optimism and positivity for the day that you will have to face. And syempre, after that, let's do a little bit of stretching. You know, after having that rest, we will need to stretch our bodies. We will need to stretch our limbs so that we will have the right kind of chemicals that will get into our head and our system for the start of the day. Then after that, syempre, fix up na tayo. So, ang importante, magising ka ng tamang oras. Unfortunately po, karamihan sa atin, even yung pagising sa umaga, nagpo-procrastinate. Sana naman po, huwag ganon. Nung unang panahon, pag nag-alarm ka, talagang gising ka dahil isang beses lang mag-a-alarm. But in today's age where you have a cellphone, alam nyo ba, pwedeng mag-set ng 8 alarm, 5 alarm. Ang marami sa atin, nagsiset ng 3 or 4 na alarm. Or at the very least, 2. So, ano ibig sabihin? Nagpaplano ka nang mag-procrastinate eh. Alam mo nang hindi ka gigising doon sa unang alarma. Kasi papatayin mo, iisipin mo, may pangalawa pa. At after that, baka may pangatlo pa. Eh kung magkamali ka kaya ng bilang, paano na? So, make sure you don't procrastinate when moving up. You know, I've shared with a lot of friends, I use this NASA countdown. When I hear my alarm sounding, I give myself a count. Soon as I get myself into a level of consciousness, may bilang kaagad ako niyan. 10, 9, 8, in my head. Nagbibilang po ako. 3, 2, 1, dapat nakatayo na ako. At 1, dapat nakatayo na ako, energized and to really get out of bed with the right mindset to tackle the challenges of the day. In managing time, hindi lang po yung umaga ang importante. It's now also the entire day. At alam nyo, isang bagay na napaka-importante. Manage yourself and your exposure to social media. Kailan ba tayo dapat mag-check ng emails, mag-check ng Viber messages, text messages, WhatsApp messages? Alam nyo, pag halos minu-minuto, tinitingnan nyo lahat yan, wala na kayong magagawa. So you will have to tell yourself, you will have to open all of these social media platforms in specific times of the day. Kasi po, kung hindi nyo yan lalagyan ng oras kung kailan kayo magde-devote ng time lang, buong araw nyo, dyan na nakatali. And before you know it, you will not be able to accomplish anything much. So in managing time, you will have to make sure that you have the right amount of time for all of these work and distractions. Kasi po minsan, talagang yung emails na yan, yung mga social media platforms na yan, parang tatanggapin ko, part of work. Pero minsan talagang distraction din po. Okay? So, managing your time includes all of that. In making sure that the day also goes very well, you also have to plan your interactions. Anong oras ka ba makikipag-usap? Tatawag sa iyong mga kliyente, sa iyong mga kaibigan, or when will you have meetings with your coworkers? Block off certain times so that you don't have them unplanned within the day. When you have unplanned meetings and interactions within the day, you will also be wasting a lot of time. So, make sure your interactions within the day are planned. And lalong-lalo na po dun sa ating mga sales people dyan, yung mga friends natin who are financial advisors, who thrive and deal with business by being with others. Kailangan po nakaset forth din yung oras kung kailan tayo tatawag ng kliyente, kailan tayo mag-i-schedule ng mga appointments, or kailan tayo mag-prospect at maghahanap ng referrals from our friends and contacts. Technology has its way of helping us maneuver and maximize on these things now. Madali pong mag-optimize because of technology. Everyone is going digital. Pero alam niyo po, isa sa malalaking payo ko in this new normal, is the fact that technology and digitization by itself is not enough. Karamihan po ang akala nila by being digital, by being online, okay na. When we augment service by being online, by using technology, kailangan isipin pa rin po natin, it is not a cop-out. we will still have to be formally and personally attuned to things. Hindi po ibig sabihin ng digital, hindi personal. Kaya very important po na kahit marami na tayong paraan like an email or even sending video messages, all of these things help. Pero hindi po mapapalitan yung totoong face-to-face interaction na kailangan i-weave na natin ngayon na tayo'y nagbabalik na from the COVID-19 pandemic. Always remember this, technology and empathy will have to go together. Hindi pwedeng porke may technology ka, you will become impersonal. People appreciate the use of technology for better service, but people also know that nothing replaces empathy. Relationships are very important, and this is a must for all business people, entrepreneurs, financial advisors, and even professionals. Furthermore, I think ang kailangan po natin gawin ay mag-upskill at matuto pa dahil kakaiba na ang larangan ng mundo ngayon. I will tell you quite frankly, I am learning more from my kids than I think they are learning from me. At this stage, marami na po akong naituro sa kanila noon, pero ngayon, ako naman ang nag-aaral sa kanila. You know, there are so many realizations that, first of all, sometimes my children tell me, Dad, alam mo, hindi na ganun ka-normal ngayon that people will be taking your word for it. It's not enough. People now seek your advice, but they will go through the use of technology to ask other people to see certain reviews, to see how people get to vote on your service, and all that stuff. So, this taken together, kailangan ayusin mo din not just your face-to-face interaction, your personal relationship, but your overall community disposition. Kailangan daw po, lalo na sa larangan ng social media, where communities, ecosystems decide on you, kailangan po maayos din yung reputation nyo doon. So, this will be a balance of management in terms of personal branding and the use of technology and ecosystem presence. Yan po ang kakaiba sa ating new normal. And we will have to learn, not just from people like our children. We will have to do certain upskilling exercises. Ako po, matutuwa kayong marinig. Nag-aaral pa hanggang ngayon. I get myself reading new books. I attend certain conferences, events, and webinars that will make me attuned to this new digital and new world. Again, this is my attempt kahit papano to give you a bit of advice to tackle the new normal and make it your best normal. Alam nyo naman po kami dito sa Rampver Financials. Alam namin that we're all in this journey together. So it's not all about financial matters and your financial journey. It's also about being the best people we can be, whether it's for our business, whether for our venture, for our jobs, and our professions. Ito po uli, si Rex Mendoza. Nagpapasalamat ako sa inyong pakikinig at pagtangkilik sa aming channel. Please, do subscribe and give us a like. This helps us a lot in reaching more people and making sure that we make a difference to all of them and to you. Maraming salamat po and blessings always.